सो गाइस आगे कुछ स्ट्रीम के साथ ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम एंड गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट एंड देखते कौन कौन है चैट में। वैसे हाइपर गेमिंग, ओपी गेमिंग, जीजी वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो, श्री कृष्णा वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई, फ्रिक्स फौजी वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो। चलिए गाइस स्टार्ट करते हैं एक और गेंशिन की स्ट्रीम एंड मेक श्योर जो न्यू है वो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लो भाई चैनल को एंड शेयर कर दो स्ट्रीम को, ठीक है गाइस। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। गाइस पहले करते हैं कमीशन मिशन, देन आगे करते हैं अपना क्वेस्ट।
Hey! Don't get frostbite. Freeze. Cool it. Dodge this! Cyclone! Freeze! Yeah! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Ha! Cool it! Quake! Terra Smash! Kifumi! Dodge this! Freeze! Don't get frostbite! Cyclone! Dodge this! Freeze!
Rain cutter!
Bring it on! Confess!
Rain outlines your fate.
Reverse! Cyclone! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Bring it on! a smash! Let's move. Have a load of this. Detoxifying heat. Yeah. Roast and fry. This was well done. Yeah. Roast and fry. Confess! Cool it!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Fracture!
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing.
Leave it to me! Here, let me help you. You're in for a little shock.
You can't move me! Yeah! Bring it on! Yeah! Yeah! Cyclone!
No escape!
Fracture!
Let's spark things up a little.
Dodge this! Can't fool me!
Must keep training.
Bring it on!
Come a little closer.
What's the hurry? Cyclone! Fracture! Oh, so sorry. Confess! Truth hurts!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Freeze! Can't fool me! Bring it on!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Cyclone! Truth hurts! Yeah. Confess! Bring it on! Freeze! What's the hurt? Fracture! Can't move me! Bring it on! Don't get frostbite.
May knowledge guide.
Come a little closer.
Confess!
Rain outlines your fate. Keep
Cool it!
Let me read you a verse.
Cyclone! Dodge this!
Let's spark things up.
Cool it!
हेलो अंकल जी, कृष्ण द्वारे वेलकम स्ट्रीम मेरा भाई। कहाँ बैंक का बना देता है। बोलो भाई, बता कैसा है।
Get moving! Truth hurts! Oh, so sorry.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Dodge this! Fracture!
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know.
They wouldn't be searching for such In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because they seemed to be searching the remains of ruin guards for... However, they looked disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards... But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is one cannot discover... Or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something...
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about...
All right. We shouldn't waste too much time here.
Fascinating. Get moving!
Rain cutter. Not good.
What's the hurry? Cool it! Don't get frostbite! Bring it on! Come back! This is no job for a detective. Dodge this! Free!
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Time to act. I let my go the brightest flames burn fastest.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. That was unexpected.
My, looks like I got carried away.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Fracture!
I wonder which criminal master. Mine just protest.
Can't move it! Bring it on!
Rain out. Your fate.
Fracture!
You're in for a little shock.
Bring it on! Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Let me weave you a verse.
Reverse! Freeze! Can't move it! Fracture!
Wow. Besides the abyss, seems wherever we find an abyss mage hideout.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for the... Forget it. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is rather, they are both branches that have grown out and...
Branches? Rude.
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago.
Huh? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over... Oh. Speaking of Conria... Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. Huh? You have memories of being there. But then...
Is that so? Well, everyone but... If you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Kanria you saw.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you...
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within.
It seems your sister woke up first.
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoken...
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown...
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books before going to Mondstadt. You had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find...
I probably know more about Kanria than... Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans.
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought the pride of
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirit. Let's keep moving.
Let's just hope the rain hasn't washed all the clues away.
ब्लेज ब्रो वेट कर स्ट्रीम और बताओ भाई क्या हो गया भाई
Over there! It's more ruin guards and Dane was just saying how these ancient machines... So, did Conria have a lot?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of
Field Tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Kanria liked... The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel...
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think...
After the destruction of Kanria, these masterless field tillers They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose.
Don't push your luck. What's the hurry? Cool it!
No, my sword!
Dodge this! Cyclone! Oh, so sorry. I'm not done.
Going out is tiring.
I've been outsmarted.
Witness the power of Guhua! May my final stand be a monument to chivalry. I have taught you everything I body and mind. No, my sword!
Bring it on! Can't fool me! Freeze!
I knew I should have stayed home.
Got a situation! Come back! Cool it!
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get frostbite.
Huh? This abyss maze...
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to her highness.
What?
Loom of Fate, initial the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a... From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely... So Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But
How so?
in short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt...
No. From the contents of the talisman, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of...
Very few people, only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to...
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first.
The cathedral?
Huh? What's...
Nothing. Let's get moving.
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt, but how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, they're...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! And actually, the Animo Archon is... never...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin... Also...
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? But I should first make it clear that if...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about...
What's that?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago. There was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident is... Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange story? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incident...
The Tyrant's final fury!
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain...
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storm. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks.
There's that pointless word, thank you again.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again. Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the...
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among... Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the...
Right! We'll go give Master Jean a hand!
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful. May the...
I see. This could
But what is the...
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just... Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of it. Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Rain outlines your fate.
There sure are
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, what?
I'm not.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet I cannot possibly agree with his act. Besides, you're the one people like. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. Even if the god in question is...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them.
Lest I repeat the failings of my I will tell you one.
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks... Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go...
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against at the rite of dissension in Liyue. You're just...
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. I just scouted out all of Wolven. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after but the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus, this god's spirit... He does not often see people. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight...
Leave it to me. Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You
not welcome here!
So, the wolves, you claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly done. If you serve us, we can.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times.
Confess! Freeze!
No, my sword!
Dodge this!
Ring cutter!
Cool it! Dodge this! Fracture! Can't fool me! Freeze!
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, so sorry. Cyclone!
Resistance is futile. The end is nigh.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
The world will fall.
I got a situation.
The end will come.
Reverse! Confess! Freeze!
The end is nigh.
Body and mind.
Cool it!
Let me read you a verse.
Fracture! Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
The world will burn.
Cool it!
The ceremony. How does an old spirit have? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen.
It disappeared?
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you but still.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. I too didn't see.
Wait. So you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared?
Thank you. In the future, my claws... You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide. Do you know anything about the first field?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my proving ground, but it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first...
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air.
Fireballs? Hey, Anyway, this pretty much proves that It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced... But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of...
Don't know.
Yes, you were a big help! We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still...
Yes, I smell more danger. You too.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane! Dane, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have... If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself, but back to the matter at hand. I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller...
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas storm?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased...
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North. It must have wandered, and then, whenever anyone got close... Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so the...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guards...
भाई मेरे को 2 न्यू कैरेक्टर और मिल गई HT गेमिंग वेलकम स्ट्रीम ब्रो कौन सी मिली नाम तो बता कौन सी मिली
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the... Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's going on? Are you...
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the... Let me give it a try. And done. The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the Ruin Guards today are just replicas of this machine.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You? Dane?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the... No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of... We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by...
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important... Well... Good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier.
Do the Seven really Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't get...
हाँ भाई बता फिश वाला नॉले अच्छा हाँ वो तो एक तो प्रीमियम मिलती है नॉले कहाँ गई ये मिली होगी और क्या
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place.
अरे
What's the hurry? Oh, it's all coming out now.
कर दे तेरा 16 होने तो आया ए यार 16 कर दे यार कि मैं आता हूँ तेरे बड़े में ठीक है भाई यार 16 कर दे
I'll keep an eye on you.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
मैं भाई हो ही नहीं रहा है, ट्राई करते हैं।
Looks like we're in an eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand.
Oh, such a
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Date. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, and something far more than we are the same. We're both dangerous.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before this!
Rain outlines your fate.
It's a roar!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Not good.
Cool it! Dodge this! Cyclone! Cool it!
No, my sword!
Reverse! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Confess! From detective to victim.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Body and mind.
Freeze!
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen. This doesn't look good.
No, my sword! I am outplayed. Body and mind. Body and mind. The brightest flames burn fastest. Looks like I got carried away.
I am outplayed.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it! From detective to victim. Freeze! Don't push your luck. That was unexpected.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Hey! Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Freeze! Really? The truth will come out. Dodge this!
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
I have taught you everything I know.
Time to fight back, I suppose. Cool it! I'm not done.
Come a little closer. Going out is tiring.
Freeze!
No, my sword!
Cool it! This isn't a job for a detective. Don't push your luck. Freeze! Cool it! Fracture! Dodge this!
Ring cutter!
Oh, so sorry. Keep moving! It's a roar!
Rain outlines your fate.
Cool it!
Body and mind.
All life will
Time to
perish.
act.
Cyclone! Yeah! Bring it on!
Resistance is
Freeze! Dodge this! Can't move it!
Yeah. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Reverse! Fracture! What's the hurry? Don't get frostbite. Hey! Cool it! Confess!
is nigh.
Freeze! Reverse!
Tide. The world will burn. Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your sister?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of... A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he...
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same and you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy...
Home. Yes. Of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. At least now, as well as the 7, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all... Oh, well then, let's go... First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really with the people of Conria, and Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500... So that's why your sister said, but... If the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all the... Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, come on, traveler. Let's go.
What's the hurry?
This is destiny.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all... Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lea Harbor! Let's see what she has to say!
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean, good for... Is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into it?
Oh. So that's why...
Great! We came to the right...
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water... But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale...
What a horrible journey! And you set off no...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering...
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer... One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden... It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlander, but if you really are set on going...
The raft idea sounds a little on the...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experience.
You're right. Paimon's sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun's stone forest.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find...
This is so...
We could do with some more fortune.
Who's that skulking around?
All tasks have been handed out.
अरे क्वेस्ट आ तो गया, अपन जाऊँ कैसे? भाई ने सुबह कब जा रहे हो? क्वेस्ट आया तो है, अपन जाऊँ कैसे वहाँ पे? कोई आइडिया? तैयारी का तो जा नहीं सकता इतना दूर। वहाँ जाऊँ कैसे मैं? कोई बोर्ड लेनी पड़ेगी क्या यहाँ से? फर्स्ट टाइम स्विंग करके, अरे इतना दूर, अरे बाप रे इतना दूर है। मेरे को भी क्या यूज करना पड़ेगा। जा रहा हूँ और तो क्या करूँ। अरे बाप रे इतना दूर काया यूज करके जाने का। अच्छा ठीक है, यहाँ पे हाँ यार यहाँ से जाते हैं। सर बिग फैन मेट्स का है, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रो। वहाँ से सीख जाना, पहले साइड वाले आइलैंड में जाओ। यहाँ से जाता हूँ ना, यहाँ से थोड़ा पास भी पड़ेगा। बाकी कुछ तो आगे है नजुमा वाला। देखते हैं कहाँ तक उड़ के जाता है। मेरे को लगा फर्स्ट टाइम शिप मिलेगी कि जाने के लिए, पर शिप तो है ही नहीं। और लग गया भाई। भाई बकचोद यहाँ पे भी है, बताओ। सही जा रहा हूँ ना? हाँ सही जा रहा हूँ।
What's the hurry? Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
We could do with some more fortune.
अरे हाँ, मैं तो सीली को फॉलो कर रहा था, डोमेन थोड़ी ओपन कर रहा हूँ। डोमेन करना है ओपन, कर देता हूँ। हाँ नीचे जाना है, वो देखा था स्टार्टिंग में। हाँ बेट्स का है सर। ये रहा ना, इस साइड है। ये रहा डोमेन। अबे यार अच्छा शिप तक जाना पड़ेगा ना। चलो चलते।
Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it!
I wonder what's going on up there.
अब ये बस लेके जाएगी ना वहाँ पे शिप। चलो भाई जुमा पहुँच जाएंगे।
fortunate.
What a bountiful home.
Waves are as calm as always.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Waves are as calm as always.
The sound of the...
My friend, what can I get you?
Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment
pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify,
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's any. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few. And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's good.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, get this. It's a masterless.
ये भी ठीक है मैच का है
It's a masterless
The light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical...
Yep. And the organizing the. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some...
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so, Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is
अरे क्या यार, लेके चलो भाई इन्हों, क्या कर रहे हैं लोग, बार बार इधर से उधर क्या हो रहा है रे। साले एक बार में कुछ बोलते नहीं है, बार इधर उधर हरामी लोग है भाई। मैच है क्या ये सब, तेरा बात करो पर गेम वालों से। ये भाई
Hello, are you here to compete in the...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their... Nobody wants...
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the...
Uh-huh. Also, that...
What? You... Nonsense! Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course.
Uh-huh. But for us... Alright, we're gonna...
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't...
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
बस वही कर रहा हूँ, ये हो जाए बस, उसके बाद खुलेगा।
What our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also...
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. And his skills are You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as... He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed it. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique.
Force dispersion.
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without... For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste.
But here, recently though...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too...
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise,
क्या हुआ भाई? भाई फाइट करने के बाद एक चोर को पकड़ना है, फिर 3 बंदों से बात करना है, फिर सीधा नज़ुमा। अरे भाई लो बकचोदी करेंगे।
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux? If so, seems I found myself...
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk... For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far.
बंदे का एटीट्यूड देख रहे हो गाइस?
सही है. And seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and... Ha! You don't mince your word. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too...
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off the... Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the right...
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon, too! Put down...
Whoa...
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we...
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bit. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to... In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. All right, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you. So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there.
All right. Let me think how to... You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but, you know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the... So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're... We're finally here, folks. The real show is about...
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to...
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully...
Relax, my guys are...
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Well put on! It's a fury! Pretty good.
I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need...
Right! For a moment there, Paimon, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong... But mine, I lost interest eventually. I fought and...
Huh? You mean...
No, I didn't. Only in
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Go.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match... I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the... Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sort...
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous... I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious... What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. but at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. Given your talents...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence isn't... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never took...
Does one not leave it? However, there is only so much that can be discerned. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the... You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your... If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given... When I talk about that which I see or hear...
इसको जल्दी करना पड़ेगा, चार्जिंग नहीं है। क्या हुआ मैट्स का है? और दो बंदे से फाइट करनी है। क्या स्किल से एक हिट भी नहीं लगी। अच्छा 3 स्किल से पिकाचू है क्या लास्ट बंदा? क्या पता, मैं तो पहली बार कर रहा हूँ।
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is?
It's been a long... Honestly,
Perhaps such a... However, Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
Body and mind.
Freeze!
Let me weave you a verse.
Get moving!
Delve into destiny.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
Fate is upon you.
Cool it! Bring it up! I got a situation! Dodge this! Keep moving! Truth hurts!
Your skill... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing, and he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability... Please, save your thanks. The world is a truly
You seem kind of obsessed with...
I desire to know what and what influences the gods My apologies. You must be for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its... It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well.
Sounds a lot like something that got you in...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I... Ah! The time for your...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting Now, I'd like to introduce... He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes...
Wow!
I'm sure, but today's... As for our come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! They've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Something... Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check... Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had offered. And
well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to
If you would, please come with me.
But we're...
Come with me. I can...
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Yeah!
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
strain outlines.
Cool it!
Bring it on!
I got careless.
Cyclone! Truth hurts!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure—
No boat could ever match the speed of the
wind. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could—
This has nothing to... Additionally, in other words...
You...
But most disappointing of... It appears that the
Fine! I've had my eyes on... I'd intended to win the... After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. Since there was no use in trying to face you, I was convinced I prepared... Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty Fine.
You know, according to... Huh? Not to mention that it seems that it...
Whoa, whoa!
If this is where talking gets me, then forget...
What are you trying to do? Dodge this!
Yeah, confess!
Freeze! I'll have my revenge!
No! No! Do what you want!
He has put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening. When people are forced into a corner, that is when they're... But unfortunately, yes. I wanted to know whether...
तुम्हारे रोडिंग स्किल से बंदा पिघल गया. अरे 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 चार्जिंग नहीं जल्दी फटाफट करो ये.
I see. No matter. This was expected. The story begins.
टीना जुमा लेके चलो बे. आप स्टोरी बताएंगे.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the...
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time we return. Allow me to gather the wind.
मेरा चार्जिंग नहीं है गाइस, चार्ज खत्म होना है, 15 है ओनली। बस ये लास्ट हो जाए फिर रख दूंगा।
Huh? Did Beto leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud.
It's not.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the Crux clash.
Huh? So that, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And
Paimon thought we'd win and all.
it doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, in the meantime...
Paimon believes you'll fight...
Thank you. One final word.
भाई धोखा। मैट्स का है, अब क्या करने का है भाई। 3 आवर स्ट्रीम, हाँ भाई यार 3 घंटे हो गई। चलो कर दूंगा कल ये क्वेस्ट, फार्मिंग क्वेस्ट। क्या हाल है सर? देख लो, देख बड़े लोग एंडिंग में आते हैं, बताओ। वेलकम सर, वेलकम। हम सोच रहे स्ट्रीम कर लो भाई। हाँ वो मैं करता हूँ, बड़े लोग एंडिंग में आते हैं, बताओ। वही 157। हट यार, एक थोड़ा 3 और मिल जाते ना तो हो जाता अपना काम। इसका क्या है भाई, लेवल अप नहीं भाई। हाँ टिकर, मैं भी आऊँगा देखने। चलो गाइस स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं, कुछ ज़्यादा ही हंसे ज़्यादा हो गई पहली बार। अबे तेरी, ठीक है गाइस, चलिए स्ट्रीम एंड करने का टाइम आ गया। आज ऐसे भी 3 आवर स्ट्रीम है गई। ठीक है गाइस, चलिए। क्या स्कूल खाली मिल जाएगा 3 प्रीमो। हाँ ना भाई, बाद में करता हूँ, अभी देख चार्जिंग देख, तुरंत मोबाइल बंद हो जाएगा भाई, समझो थोड़ा, ठीक है ना। चलिए गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस टू जॉइनिंग द स्ट्रीम, एंड मिलते हैं कल की स्ट्रीम पे एक और गेंशन की। ठीक है गाइस, चलिए बाय। हाँ स्टार्ट तो कर, हम लोग आते देखने भी स्टार की।